Jalen Ray is out there for the Surrey Scorchers. He's, as I say, played the first 3 games of the season. He's been out since then.
Great influence in them lately is the guard David Cohen. I love it when he's playing the one spot because he plays it with a lot of energy.
French and Johnson to go for it. 3 Johnsons again in the team on the night. French wins it, Hamlet tips it back to Cohen, and it's the Eagles on offense. Switch passes, Cohen looking to set something up. Kyle Johnson comes off the screen, drives to the basket, left-handed loop is good. Shaquem Johnson, there's Cohen going inside the key, looks up for the 2, nets the 2, Eagles 4-0.
Everybody followed the one going to the basket, and that left Cohen wide open.
Here's Wang once again, Martin for 3, this time he makes it. Nice turnaround jump shot by Kyle Johnson for 2. Already very active, up to 7 points personal. Wang had to keep the ball in play, did manage to keep it in play. Great block by Hassan French as Wang tried to float one up. French hammered it away as Kyle Johnson kicks it back out to Hassan French. He gives it to Kennedy. Kennedy extra pass to Cohen. Corner pocket 3 is good. Excellent ball movement by the Eagles.
He can be deadly from the corner.
Looks at the Carey. Carey looked inside. Ray's turned the corner. And his first shot is no good, but a great offensive rebound by Ryan Martin and an easy putback. Here's Cohen going inside again. Nice pass to French. French turns, hook shot is well short, but he gets his own rebound and is able to give it to Jamal Kennedy, who cuts well along the baseline and lays it in for 2.
Obviously, the better teams really make a lot of use of that.
Most of Surrey's normal players have got on, and for the Eagles looking potent. Here's Cohen, turns the corner superbly and knocks the 2 down from the charity stripe. Cohen calls horns. Johnson and French call it. Cohen goes almost all the way himself and kicks it out to Kyle Johnson in the corner, and Kyle Johnson buries the corner pocket 3. Nice work by Cohen. This is when the Eagles were going well. This is where he goes round into the corner. Kyle Johnson from the corner knocks down the 3 ball. Might have been the first bad shot the Eagles have really taken that one. Andrew Lawrence trying to get something going. Does well against Cohen. Brushes Cohen off and lays it in for 2.
Let's get back on defense.
Johnson, Lawrence into the corner to Dobbs. Dobbs knocks down the 3. If that's not a guilty thing, I don't know what is. Surrey have inbounded. Lawrence, good defense by Mockford, but that's great ball. Great vision by Lawrence. Saw Johnson unmarked under the basket. Ball movement by Surrey at the moment. Here's Wang, he's going to attack the basket. Tries to get it to Shaquem Johnson, and does really, really well there. Kennedy tries to set it up to Defoe.
Darius Defoe.
Once again, Defoe doesn't quite make it, but Hassan French, great follow-up. Makes good ground. Turns the corner. Gets most of the Eagles up and running. And Andrew Lawrence from the opposite corner knocks down the 3. Ben Mockford comes inside for 2. Makes his 2. Good play by Mockford and Hamlet. Hamlet's dancing around. There's that left-handed floater, but it doesn't go this time. Good outlet pass by Johnson and slammed home by Paddy Wang. Martin gets the rebound in front of French. Surrey with a chance to cut it even closer. Wang for 3 has made it, and it's a level game at 26 points each. There's Lawrence. Back to Ryan Martin, that's off. But Andrew Lawrence gets the rebound in front of Ben Mockford, and Surrey now lead. That's where they are doing well. It's not so much driving to the basket, but it's finding somebody. But Shaquem Johnson couldn't get it this time. That's a nice move by Javion Hamlet. Lovely change of direction. Cohen into Kyle Johnson, just doesn't go. Darius Defoe just can't make the rebound. And once again, whoa, Wang to Johnson. Johnson slams it up.
Didn't quite knock it down, but
good ball movement.
Yeah,
was a good shot.
Good ball movement and great use of a hesitation dribble from Quincy Taylor and great use of his body.
There's Wang going hard to the basket, but that's Darius Defoe, and with the block, Donny Johnson with the clean-up, Jamel Kennedy with the transition three. Anyway, the game's going back on. Kennedy backing down Quincy Taylor. Darius Defoe from the elbow gets the hometown roll.
He found the wide open player, Darius Defoe.
Wang's shot was no good. Great rebound by Jamel Kennedy, who was hit hard as he went down. Kyle Johnson at the other end pops two in off the window. It's Kyle Johnson who loses the handle but manages to get it back. David Cohen gets through, gives it to Donny Johnson. Donny Johnson, it's a long two. He had a foot on the line.
Again, every time Wang has the ball, he's faced with a wall behind the guy who's guarding him.
Javion Hamlet makes his first bucket of the second half. Wang into Johnson. That's picked off by David Cohen. Oh, that's brilliant. That was brilliant from Cohen. Hard shot for Ryan Martin. Cohen long way out for three, and he's netted that three. David Cohen. Kai Carey. Ryan Martin steps off. Donny Johnson says Kyle Carey for three is good.
Coach Gardner will be pleased to see that go down because he won't have been impressed by the three-point percentage at half-time. Again, I don't believe it.
It doesn't count. It's a 19-point lead for the Eagles. Oh, David Cohen. Oh, wow. That was, wow. This guy's taking over, Dave. As is Cohen. Cohen drops it back to Hamlet, the back pass. Back to Cohen. Cohen from miles downtown. Wow. Well, if ever the guys had a game, this is it tonight. Ryan Martin. So Kyle Carey does well to hold on to that one. Andrew Lawrence. Well, he wasn't, I don't think, intending finding Jalen Ray, but he did find him, and Jalen Ray's made a three.
I think him and Teo, if I remember rightly, went for 51 points against the Eagles in that free freezing scrimmage.
Hamlet decides to shoot a three for himself. He might still go. He is going to go. Doesn't make it though this time. Andrew Lawrence for three at the other end is good. Andrew Lawrence trying to get his side going. Gets to the basket really well there against Hamlet. French, Mockford, Kennedy. Out to Hamlet. Hamlet drives along and he'll get there to the basket. Powers it home. 2 more points, but great comeback at the other end though by Surrey and Shaquille Johnson.
He never once looked at the ball. He had his head up, so he had vision on everything. No basket, flop, and he's been given a technical foul. From the highlights, there's Jalen Ray. Just can't get his shot out. Shaquille Johnson. 2.5 minutes gone. It's Ryan Martin again. Charges, and this time shows a lot of power. Ray and Lawrence. Hamlet almost gets the steal. Hassan French does get the block, and some block it was as well. Timed it to perfection and just said to Jalen Ray, sorry, you might have just come back off injury, but I'm not going to be happy for you. And at the other end, David Cohen once again. Lawrence turns the corner. There again, Shaquille Johnson inside, flushes it home. Only 3 left on the shot clock. Ben Mockford's three-point shot is a mile off, and Surrey have done really well. That's excellent transition. Surrey, Shaquille Johnson takes another rebound. Oh, nice footwork by Quincy Taylor. Nice two. Well, Eagles have just got to sleep here a bit, but that man Cohen is the one who picks them up and gets the steal and gets the layup to Kyle Johnson. Kyle Johnson knocks it in for two. They almost had an opportunity.
Quincy Taylor going at Hassan French. Oh, that's a good basket again by Quincy Taylor. Andrew Lawrence hands off to Taylor. Taylor trying to force a way through. He's got a way through, and fantastic reverse layup. And now it's down to 7 points. And Eagles getting a little bit off the clock. Well, that's one way of putting it back.
Oh, that'll settle the nerves a little bit, especially with only 2:43 to go.
Quincy Taylor spins, goes up. Hassan French came from behind, fantastic block. This is a big offense, I think, for the Eagles. Hamlet gets in. It's a right hand layup. It's going to have to go up. No look pass by Quincy Taylor. Padiat Wang hits a three. And that's it. The time has expired. Eagles take it 79-72.